What is the purpose of Sabbath? Our life in the invisible realm makes us fruitful in the visible realm. What is Sabbath? Sabbath is God's family meeting with His children. Beloved brethren, an experience of Sabbath is still awaiting us. Sabbath is an experience of dwelling with God. That's what happens in our lives when New Jerusalem descends from heaven. The experience that lasts forever. When we read Revelation chapter 21, verse 2 onwards, we can see this experience there. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them, and be their God. This is Sabbath. Now, this experience is a promise to us. In the future, we will dwell with God, an experience of eternal Sabbath. What is the purpose of Sabbath? Our life in the invisible realm makes us fruitful in the visible realm. Even before giving commandments, God established the experience of Sabbath in the life of man in Eden itself. That means man needs the Sabbath experience to function properly. What is the benefit of Sabbath? Sabbath helps man to do his purpose. That's why the Lord said that Sabbath is for the benefit of man, not to trap man. In Mark chapter 2, the disciples of Jesus, while going through the cornfields, began to pick off the grains. And the Pharisees said to Jesus, Look, why are they doing what is not permitted or lawful on Sabbath? And Jesus said to them, The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. So the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath. Jesus was asking them, Isn't the Sabbath made by me? To explain it another way, you may have heard of runway. Runway is a long highway or road used by the aeroplane to take off and land, a road of high quality. It may have a length of 4, 5 or 6 kilometers covering different areas. The runway is made for aeroplane, but aeroplane is not for the runway. Aeroplane is for passengers. Aeroplane shouldn't say, I will not use the runway. Aeroplane, you can fulfill your purpose only if you use the runway. Then only you can take the passengers to their destination. You can't fly high on your own. Runway will say, I am the one who helps you to take off. You can't take off on your own lifting such a heavy load. Here, we should understand that there are a lot of people who can't think of the things above. How much they try, still their thoughts are concentrated on the things below. Brother, however we try, our thoughts are lowering down. That aeroplane cannot fly high on its own, however it may try. As the runway helps the aeroplane to take off, your Sabbath experience with God will lift you high. The Sabbath experience will lift you higher and higher. Sabbath experience is not for once in a week. In my life, I enjoy the Sabbath experience almost all the time in my inner man. During the first hour of the day, from 12 midnight to 1 in the early morning, my outer man also joins my inner man to have the Sabbath experience, because I receive the power from that experience. As the runway helps the huge aeroplane to fly high, the Sabbath experience will empower us to lift high, to think of the things above, to become a blessing in this world and for all things. This is the key. The experience of being with God. We have heard earlier that if a plant has a strong root system below the soil, it will automatically grow above the soil. If you have a root system, that is, a hidden invisible life with God, you will surely have a shoot system like that of the plant which grows above the soil. The plant doesn't grow because of your prayer or work. The plant grows above the soil only because it has an invisible growth beneath the soil. If you don't grow in the invisible realm, you can't grow in the visible realm. A message of Holy Spirit through Evangelist Shaji Joseph.